Hey guys, Brock here with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the DC Direct, or aka DC Collectibles, which they like to call themselves now, however you say it. Yes, DC Direct Collectibles, Batman, Arkham City, Series 3, Azrael. Yeah, this is another figure I was actually very excited to pick up, aside from the Ra's al Ghul, and this guy is pretty awesome. I'll admit that I don't know too much about Azrael. This is the more recent Azrael that he's based off of in the game. I think we were introduced to him in Batman Reborn. The only Azrael I identify with the most, or that I remember the most, is Jean-Paul Valley, who became the Batman in Nightfall, who gradually went back to insanity and became Azrael once again, in a very cool red Batman / Azrael combination armor. It was cool. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is a very cool rendition of the recent Azrael. In the game, he appears in a secret spot. He makes a cameo. You don't really do a mission or fight him. He just kind of appears, and he's just like, "I'm watching you, Batman. We're watching you." No, he doesn't do the Jason noise, but this is a very cool figure for many reasons. You can tell right off the bat, not even like getting up close to it, that it's got a lot of detail. And really, like, when it comes to figures, I'm a sap for detail, and that's the whole reason why I'm madly in love, no pun intended, with the Arkham City line. I definitely like the Arkham City line a lot more than Arkham Asylum, not given Bane is part of the Asylum line. But really digging this guy. Let's get a look in the detail on this guy. Well, first off, love the paint wash on his hood and on his armor. They got a nice dark red over, the base red, especially on the armor piece. You can see that there. I like the design of the wear on the armor as well. Like, kind of not really chipped, but like wearing away back to silver. Because you can see that, like, this red was like painted, or this chest piece or this shoulder piece was painted red and such. Very cool mask. I do dig the mask a lot. The mouthpiece is very detailed. You can see the little breathing holes in the mouthpiece there. He's got a black cowl underneath this hood as well. The hood is not removable, but you can see he's got a black cowl as well. And I do like how they detailed even the eyes on the inside. You can see the skin. He's got appears to be, I want to say, yellow pupils. It might be yellow. Try to focus a little bit here. No? No? Doesn't see the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's got like yellowish eyes. Very cool on that. Another cool idea, I do like the... he's got this tunic that, goes to about a little bit past his waist. Tunic's got some nice detail on it. You can see that it's torn away on the sides here. I like the tear holes too as well, and you can see they even painted the chest armor piece underneath red as well, which is cool. I like the cross that's on here. I'm going to go on a limb and say, because of Azrael's insanity, I mean, it's paint here, but in terms of the game, I'm going to go on a limb and say that it's blood. Just saying. He's got these grenades, I think they appear to be grenades. Pretty sure they're like tear gas grenades. I mean, he does like to make getaways and such. Detail on the belt's very nice too. The arms have got some wicked detail as well. The shoulder piece here is different from this one. Yeah, it doesn't look like he wears... he does wear two different shoulder pieces. He's got this gauntlet with these blades here. Very cool. I like how they kind of intersect together, and then there's like the opening here. He's got a greave gauntlet. Nice detail on that too. Wicked detail. And then he's got these tubes that are connected from this to, appears to go into his back. See juicing up on the Venom? Highly doubt it, but that's pretty cool too, and it's a nice soft rubbery rubbery plastic, which I like. Yeah. On this arm is also pretty cool, which I do like the plated armor. The blades on my Azrael are a little warped. I don't think I'm going to bother with them anyway. I don't really mind, but usually they'd kind of just be like this, but they're kind of curled, which is whatever. But the individual detail of the markings on his, or the design on his gauntlet here is just beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Can't tell you enough how excellent work, like how much of an excellent work these guys did on this figure in particular. They even painted the belt buckles on the other side too. Very, very nice. On the legs, he's got these pocket pouches on his thighs here, and the detail on the pants is, nice wrinkles and such. And then he's got his red knee pads, belt buckles going all the way across too, all the way down to his boots, which are also very nicely detailed. He's got these white wrappings around his boots too, which is cool. And then I want to point out, he's got his cape, or his cowl drape, torn cape thing that most Azraels seem to have, and that's very nice, soft, rubbery plastic too, which is, which is nice, very nice touch to it. It's not hard plastic like you would expect, but very cool. He's got his sheath, which is also wrapped up nicely. Nice detail on that too. What I find is pretty cool is he's got a little storing spot. Now this little loop here, I think, is actually meant for the sheath, but putting it in there, it just kind of falls out all the time, even if you're trying to display it, which I have done. What I like to do is put it in this spot right here, as you can see. I just like storing it right there, because it doesn't really go anywhere. And you could still pose him and do what you want with him without any problems. So, very, very nicely detailed figure. Kudos to DC Collectibles on that one. In accessories, Azrael does come with one accessory, and that is his sword, which is a very nicely sculpted sword weapon. Very cool. Nice detail there. And that fits in his hand pretty easy, and it stays in place perfectly fine, doesn't go anywhere. And then something that they did, which I thought was badass, was the sword and the sheath are both separate pieces, of course, separate accessories. Of course, I should have probably said that the sheath itself is also an accessory, but you just take the sword, and voila, fits right into his sheath, and he's just ready to chill around on top of buildings, waiting for Batman with his sword in his sheath. And yeah, I really, really like that. That is cool. Nice touch to it too. Very, very nice. Man, very cool figure. In articulation, Azrael has a ball-jointed head, so you get a nice wide range of movement in it. His arms do fully rotate, but I don't really, they can, but they're hindered. This side by his shoulder piece, and then this side by his tube. That thing will probably break if you try rotating it too much, so I would be careful. He doesn't rotate at the bicep like Ra's al Ghul, so it looks like it just glued in there. So yeah, trying to turn it forcefully will probably break it. He does have rotation in the wrist though, same as this arm here. Yeah, like I said, bend at the elbow. I don't see anything in the waist. Nope, not in the waist. Legs can go forward and back, except it's a very tight joint. As you can see, I can't go very far with it. You could end up breaking it. And also, his pocket is a sculpt, and it's not soft, so this will hinder movement as well, and probably pop these smoke bombs off if you go too far. And the leg might come off if you force it too much. But he does bend at the knee as well. And he does rotate at the foot. So it's pretty standard DC Direct articulation on this guy. much like the older figures, but very cool as you can see. Let's just focus in a little bit. Come on, why won't you focus? What is going on? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, a really sick figure. Azrael is another figure I would not pass up. If anything, I would get this guy before Ra's al Ghul, because from talking to people when I went to New York Comic Con about him, he's like the rare figure in the set. And I don't even think it's a pun, because the truth, but it does kind of make sense too, considering he's a rare find in Arkham City, the game itself. But this is definitely a figure you're going to want for your collection. Even people who aren't really fans of Azrael, you know, just Batman fans in general, this is a figure I really would not pass up on. It's just a very, very well done figure, and it just nice representation of a really cool, badass villain. Today I was taking a look at the DC Direct / Collectibles Batman Arkham City Series 3 Azrael, as seen today. 5 out of 5. Definitely 5 out of 5. Easy 5 out of 5. But pick this guy up if you can. Definitely worth the money. He's a very nice display piece. Nice, very nice. Nice is an understatement. Excellent detail. Good articulation, but he's definitely the perfect display piece if you're trying to collect Arkham City or Asylum figures. So, yeah, don't pass this one up, guys. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Comment and subscribe. Brock will catch you guys later, guys. See ya.